Hello, this is North Carolina Vinyl Picker, and I'm going to show you my prog bin row number 2. And also tonight is the Wednesday night special, and it's going to be the room tour, also with a record flip from Johnson City. So stay tuned for that. So here goes the picker on his Wednesday night special show, and we're going to start off with row number 2. And here's Gong. And there's the album U, Shimano, Gazoo, Espresso, which is the same album, just a different copy. Expression 2, Pierre Moreland's Gong. Time is the Key, Pierre Moreland Gong Live. And then we get the Grubschnitt, because we're in the G's. There's the first album. And here is Jumbo. And here is Jumbo in German. And here is probably my favorite, Rock Pommel's Land. Solar Music Live, which I got from my bestie, John. Merry-Go-Round. This be my other record favorite of theirs, Merry-Go-Round. And here is Vol Mall Live. Here is Illegal, Grubschnitt, Razia. I've been listening to these guys for a long, long time, probably 40 years. And here's Fantastin. Yeah, that wasn't easy to find. And I'm going to show you Harmonium and Harmonia. So here's Harmonia, and that's a krautrock band. Record store day there. This is Harmonium. This is a Canadian band. And this is probably my favorite of theirs. I have a CD copy of this for sale in my store. And speaking of my store real quick, it's Discogs. And it's a North Carolina Vinyl Picker. Big Chief Vinyl 57. There'll be a link below. Just follow that and you'll find it right there. Hatfield in the North. Promo copy. Another copy of Hatfield in the North. Just because I love it so much, I'm keeping them both. Here's the Rotters Club. Love the Rotters Club. Over the Rainbow, live in concert. There's a couple cuts on here from Hatfield in the North. And that belongs right along in there. And here we go is Afters, Hatfield in the North. Moving on to Hawkwind. My Hawkwind is kind of sparse, but I'm getting there. Here's another Hawkwind. That's their first album, I think. Not sure. I'm not real up on Hawkwind too much. They don't have the names of the albums on their covers. This album here is freaking incredible. Warrior on the Edge of Time. That is one of my top 10 prog albums of all time, I think now. IQ, The Wake. IQ, Nanzamo. IQ, Are You Sitting Comfortably? And a promo copy from Are You Sitting Comfortably? Now we go moving into Jade Warrior, their first album, which is the Vertigo Squirrel. And then we got Released. Then we got Floating World. And we got Waves. We got Kites. We got Way of the Sun. And we got Land, Autumn, Dream. They're all great albums. Okay, now we're moving into King Crimson. Court of the Crimson King, of course. It's Lizard. Islands. Lark's Tongue. Promo. It's a little bit beat up, but the record's really nice. I like that promo copy of Lark's Tongue. That's pretty cool. Here's a copy of Starless, which is kind of beat up. If I find a promo, I'm going to replace it. Then I'll put that in the store. King Crimson Red, my favorite Crimson album. USA. I'm going to make a quick adjustment. Stay with me. Okay, sorry about that. King Crimson, Elephant Talk. Discipline. I need to fix that. I don't know how that got sideways. I saw that tour. Discipline. Here's Beat. 3 of a Perfect Pair. Starless or Sleepless. Promo. Okay, now we got Menage. It's a Canadian band, first album. Les Portes. And I'm going to try to pronounce that, and I'm French Canadian. Here's Menage. Some of those I found up there in Canada when I was up there seeing, I saw Jack. There's Marillion, Market Square Heroes. Picture disc. He Knows You Know. Script for Jester's Tear. It's a promo. Speaking of promos, here's a promo of He Knows You Know and Chelsea Monday. Reel to Reel. Promo of Fugazi. Punch and Judy. Hold on just a second. I'm going to stop this and then we'll do a part 2 here. I can rearrange the records. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Punch and Judy. Sorry about that. Brief Encounter. Freaks. Kaylee. Childhood's End. White Feather. Assassinating. That's another. Assassin, UK. Misplaced Childhood. Kaylee. These are all 12-inch. Lavender. Lavender promo. Clutching at Straws. Fish's last album. Heart of Lothian. Incommunicado. Kaylee, Incommunicado, He Knows You Know, Sugar Mice promo. Holidays in Eden. There's the one I missed. Dry Land. The name of this, I forget. I'm having a brain fart. Sounds that can't be made. Sorry about that. Fear. Brave. Afraid of Sunlight. An Hour Before It's Dark. Sorry about that. Trying to do this with one hand, it's hard. Season's End. 2023 remix. Live. Friends from the Orchestra. National Health. First album. Cues and Cures. My favorite of the two. And then DSL Coda. Then we come on to Nectar. I'm going to try to get these down here and do this instead of pulling them out at the end here. Journey to the Center of the Eye. Tab in the Ocean. Sounds Like This. Live London Roundhouse, Remember the Future promo, another different promo, Down to Earth, Quad, Nectar. Some of these I just got to pull out, they're too cool. Another copy of Down to Earth. That's the regular American Recycled. I saw that tour. There's a promo of Recycle, Live in New York. I Need Live in New York 2. Nectar, Magic is the Child. Through the Ears. And last but not least, Novalis and Bin 2, first album. This is a German band. Novalis. Summer Bond. I need to listen to some records, man. Yeah, baseball season's almost over. Concerte. Brundung. How do you pronounce all these? It's all krautrock to me. Live, Novalis Live. Okay, that's all I got. There's a little bit of Genesis for you. I'm going to end this right here, and I'm going to add it all together, and I'm going to put it out tonight, so you all enjoy. And then the next time, the picker will do. People love it when they see the flip videos.